Good afternoon. This is Spirit Journey. Today is December 4th, 2016, and it's a little bit after 2 p.m. I want to talk to you about a movie that I watched yesterday. It's called Moana. I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes if I can. I thought, I enjoyed the movie overall. It was very entertaining. My interest in the movie, I don't want to tell you the details about the movie because I want you guys to see it and not be, I want you to be surprised and entertained as I was. But I want to talk to you about a theme that the movie had. Well, the Moana is a movie about it's animated, and it's about these Pacific Islanders. And I think why I enjoyed it so much was that I used to live in the Pacific Islands, in the island of Maui. And so some of the things that the people were doing and what the people looked like, I was able to relate to. My what the key thing about the movie that really interested me outside of the occult that they were teaching in the movie was really about indigenous people. Now, the people the people in the movie, the characters, they their island at one point was the fruition of it was starting to decrease. And one of the characters, Moana, which is a woman, young woman, she ultimately is to try to save the community. And but it all had to do with their theology, their history as a people, and that it was a curse that was put on the people through an event. And why that interested me so much was because of my being a child of the African diaspora from slavery. And so this movie that I saw, even though I'm not Pacific Islander, but there's a link between the Pacific Islands and the people of Africa, especially tropical Africa, that when you look at the people, they look similar. The people, Pacific Islanders, before the European came and before Eastern Asia, the people that look Chinese, that type, before they entered the Pacific Islands, these were a dark skinned race people. Dark skin, very strong bodies, curly hair or African type hair, and their facial features. And so I know instinctively that these people were connected, you know. But again, they have their culture, but it just seems so reminiscent what my understanding of West African culture. So my seeing this movie, I felt how I received the movie, it's really about Africa. It's about indigenous people on this planet. And that something long ago happened to us. At least for me, the history of the transatlantic slave trade. And again, black people weren't just brought over to the Americas, we were also brought over into Europe and into what they call the Middle East. And in fact, that slavery was longer. The slavery in the what they call the Arab and the Persian world. And so what's happening? Okay, little fast forward. We're in the Americas now, and you have all this chaos that's happening in our uh, in our communities. All the communities that of people who suffered under the hands of slavery. You have malnutrition. You say, well, how do you mean malnutrition? You got all these big people. Yes, there are a lot of heavy set people in the African diaspora people. And the same as in this movie, Moana, with the Hawaiian. They're very big. And I lived in Hawaii, and you have tremendous obesity, so it seems to be a common theme about our health. I learned that someone that I knew in Hawaii passed away this past February, and he was only 54, and he leaves behind a wife and children and grandchildren. So that also is a problem in Hawaii or in the Pacific Islands. A lot of people dying due to obesity related diseases, the same as in the Black American community in the West Indies or in North America. So my watching this movie really hit home. And one of the characters was um, a grandmother, and she did dancing, Pacific Island style dances. She was into spirituality, and she guides her granddaughter, for to evolve spiritually and to help her people. But the same here with American blacks. We're in a haze, a daze, and we're lost, and we need to be found. We're hurting. And one thing that was also hurting about these people in the Pacific Islands was that it was a particular island, or you could replace the term and say Africa, and that a curse had occurred. Just like in Africa, a curse had occurred because of what was done to it, and that it needs healing. And in order for us, currently now, where you are in the Americas, Black people, we need healing, and healing from where we came from, where the origin occurred to us. That occurrence happened in Africa, and we're dying, and we need our elders to somehow heal the land, heal in order to heal our body, soul, and spirit. We have to get connected. This thing with the Black Lives Matter they're totally insane. They may have started out well, but it's a radical. And the movie that I saw, Moana, wasn't about radicalism, but yes, they had to take a step of courage. But you have to have wisdom and be spiritually based in order for healing to occur. We need to somehow, our leaders, our Black leaders, our mothers and fathers, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our aunts and uncles. It can't just be the women. It has to be men and women. We have to take a stand and have to say, enough is enough. We can't rely on other people. We can't rely on the so-called white man or the white woman or Asia. We have to be the first to do it. We have to watch our own diet. We have to eat healthy. We have to eat smart. We have to exercise. We have to do all those things. And then we can be of clear mind to make a rational decision on the path we should take. We need to take a spiritual path. So that's all that I really want to say. There's definitely parallels between this movie, Moana, and the African people of the diaspora, where you are in this world. Let's take a definitive step and start within each one of us, within, and move ahead. I definitely will accept comments below, share this video with friends and family members, and once again, please like and subscribe if you like. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.